Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today, we're going to continue our look at the LA vlogs that The Warning put together when they were working at Sphere Studios in early 2018. Believe this would have been late March, possibly early April, somewhere in that vicinity. They are going to tell us first about day 2 of recording, where they say Pau finishes the 3rd song and Ali records bass and gets all 3 songs done. Okay, so this is their work at Sphere Studios. That work has never come out, so we don't know what it sounds like. We instead got the complete album recorded at Soga Studios a few months after this. And that's what we hear when we play the album. And I think it's a good thing. I think it was a very solid move. So these are a little bit controversial, but they are way too nice to say anything, about any struggles they might have been having. So it's really up to us to kind of figure it out. Because we don't like it when harm befalls our favorite group. So we're going to look at vlogs 3 and 4 today. They're both very short. Vlog 3 is barely over 2 minutes long. I think vlog 4 is probably not much longer. So why don't we start off with number 3? Adrian, do you have any thoughts or observations from last time you want to share or anything like that?
They sounded like they were excited about what they were doing, but, because they were very polite.
Yeah, there were signs that maybe there was a little bit of trouble. Let's watch number 3 and then talk about it, then we'll move on to number 4.
All right.
Hey guys, so today was what day was it of recording? Third day?
It's the second day. Second day of recording,
It's the second day of recording. And today, Pau finished the last song and drums. And then it did all 3 songs
for bass.
High five.
Pika poof.
Pika poof poof. Yes. Congratulations on that. You were great.
Yay. It was really fun. And I played the 3 of the songs with pick.
Oh yes, with a pick.
Which I don't normally do. So it's a different sound and everything, and it turned out great. I mean, it was really fun. I played with a different bass, and it sounded really good. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I recorded
Meanwhile,
drums.
Yeah.
It was just one song, and we started about 11.
Yeah.
And I finished it before 12. It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
And the rest of the day while Ali was playing,
she was sleeping on the couch.
I was falling asleep on the couch. And I was like,
recording.
you know what? I'm going to go sleep.
I was recording, and then she just, we kind of were, throwing, opinions about some stuff, and she was just like,
I was just falling asleep.
I prefer this. And,
she was falling
fell
asleep
again.
on me.
Yeah, on her
I was
shoulder.
the pillow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, but that was kind of basically our day. I worked with Osvaldo, is this great guitar player that's helping us out too. I worked with him on a new
Arrangements.
Let me finish. Some new arrangements for guitar. And yes, I can't wait to start. There's so many guitars that I want to use them all in the recording.
So today was a very good and productive day.
Yeah. Yes.
We're a bit tired, but it was a good day.
Yes. Yeah. Bye, guys.
Okay. I think the first thing I noticed was body language. They're all wrapped up like this and huddled together in a blob.
I don't know what that could suggest. That's pretty
trauma.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
It didn't look like Pau was super happy to acknowledge the guitar guy there, Osvaldo. That's just a guess. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything from out here. I know nothing more than anybody else does who isn't a patron. And again, we're not interested in what's behind the Patreon wall. We just want to see what we can figure out on our own out here. If anybody wants to give some info that might help, that doesn't violate that paywall, then by all means. But if you think it might, then don't bother. It's okay. It seemed like there was a lot they weren't saying. This was one of those situations where you kind of had to read the omissions, things that weren't being said and the body language on that. And they don't seem like they're having the best time.
No.
Let's go ahead to number 4 and see if we can learn anything else.
They did seem to be putting on a high-spirited show, being high-spirited people, even still animated.
Well, as much as they are.
I think that's part of their manners, really.
Yeah, I think their manners are really, we're getting a good show of their manners today. So the next video is actually called Opening for Killers. So this was a whole thing. The guys at Sphere Studios apparently said, why bother stopping to go open for the Killers? Despite the fact that it's a band that they love and that they've seen before and they're big fans of. And it's in their hometown in an arena there. I don't know, man. I don't understand that point of view, but, you know, they went and they did it, 2 shows, and they killed them both. We've watched one of them, and it was great. Let's take a look at this, I guess, and see what happens, because I think this is going to be after they opened for the Killers, I think.
All right.
Okay, all right, let's go ahead and check this out.
Hey guys, so we just got back from our first Killers show. It was pretty awesome.
It was amazing.
Really, really good.
There were so many people.
We actually thought there was gonna be like only 200 people, but no, it was
like packed.
full. It was a really good show. We did pretty well. I hurt myself on the before the last song. Yeah, so I couldn't play kind of well. I couldn't move my finger, and I just saw like a chunk here, and I was like, oh my god, if that's my bone, I'm gonna die. I thought I had broken it, and I was pretty scared. So after we got, like, I played until the end. I played well and everything. It hurt like hell because I couldn't move it, and I just got out of the stage and I started crying.
Yeah, she was like,
I was
But
really
it's amazing
scared.
that you like got through it. We didn't even notice.
yeah, like when we
was-
like bowed, she told me like, don't grab my hand, don't grab my hand.
It
And I was
hurt
like,
a lot.
What happened?
So I just started crying a lot. I was pretty scared that I was broken, but no, it's fine. It just hurts a little. So after that, we saw the Killers on their show.
It was
amazing. They're amazing. It was great. It was really fun. And we're like huge fans, so we knew every song.
My
and
mom
everything.
told me not to sing along for me to take care of my voice for the next day, but I just couldn't.
No, we
I had to sing.
Yeah, but it was pretty fun. Everything went great. We played really well. I think it's one of our best shows that we've had. And we got a really good response from people.
Yes, and we are ready for it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're pretty tired, so I think we're gonna go and sleep. So, good night, guys.
Bye.
Okay, well, I'm really glad, actually, that this had nothing to do with Sphere Studios. It was just them at home, in between the 2 shows, telling us about how well the first show went. And as a matter of fact, I noticed that Allie was still wearing the jacket she wore at the show. I remember Pau hurt her finger playing Dull Knives. It was right at the end of the Dull Knives, you know, where she's going absolutely nuts and everything. At one point, she accidentally hit in such a way, it came down on her finger on the snare, I guess, somehow or another. And it was very painful, of course, as she mentioned, so.
It sounds like Pau suffered in silence with the finger, too, because Danny and Ollie both said they didn't notice.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we did notice it when we watched it. We saw her examining her finger right afterwards. They had to play Survive after that. So she's also singing. So, yeah, that must have been a long Survive for Pau that particular night. But it went well. I'm really glad they did it. It was also the first show where Allie played a Spectre bass.
Yeah, and she had just recently started playing with a pick, too, sometimes. She tried playing with a pick for the first time.
That's right, at the studio. I don't think she was playing it at the show. Yeah, because these are all established songs. You know, and she wasn't using a pick yet at this point. I don't think she might have known how to use a pick, but I don't think she had actually used one in any of their songs at this point. I could be wrong. People can correct me if I am wrong. That's just my understanding. So good. They were able to get out of the environment in Los Angeles, go home, and have a really good show. That's great. Yeah, they were in their own house there. So I know that vlog number 5 is going to pick right back up at Sphere Studios. They went back, and there's a few more vlogs. So we're going to go through whatever they have there. And as a matter of fact, we might even keep going after that because there's a whole bunch of vlogs from this time period we haven't seen. I know that by vlog 20, we were on board, and, you know, they were talking about things like the Argentina tour. I don't remember what 20 was about. I think it was actually about Force Fest, the Mud Fest, remember, that we saw recently. I'm so glad that they felt good about that show. And they needed that at that moment in time, I would say. You know?
They sure did.
Yeah.
Putting up a lot of abuse before that. I mean, this
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes.
Allegedly. Yes.
I mean, like verbal. I mean, something like
We don't know. That's the thing, is we cannot allege that any of this
Right.
happened because we just don't
Okay.
know. We're making educated guesses. So allegedly. Oh, and I noticed that Danny even still had her killer sticker on her shirt, so like I don't know, all access pass or whatever it is. All right, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you saw them at the time that they were coming out, why don't you let us know about that? I've heard from some people that they were very confused because first they were there at Sphere Studios doing work, and then all of a sudden everything went dark for a while, and then suddenly hey, here we are at Soga Studios, a few months later working on the album. So it was a little confusing at the time. If you were one of those people, why don't you let us know about it? And in the meantime, let us know what you thought of this. If there are details you think we missed, anything like that, by all means, leave them below. And if you have any other suggestions for the future, leave those below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.